Everett, Washington. As a retail manager, during the next 12 years, King Size Photo grew to one of the largest photo finishers in the Pacific Northwest, with plants in Everett, Spokane, and Portland, Oregon, where they've opened more than 100 retail stores and a large wholesale network. By 1980, Kirk was Vice President of Operations and COO. In 1983, King Size merged with Phototron Corp., which then became part of Qualex. Kirk and his wife Shirley started their own business, Picture Perfect, a one-hour photo chain in Portland, Oregon in 1984. During that time, Kirk also assisted John Hogan Sr., who became his mentor at King Size, with the formation of Crown Photo Systems. Kirk helped guide PMA as board member for several years, taking the helm as president in 2004-2005. He has also served the industry in many other capacities throughout his career, most notably as Buck Rogers chairman from 1998 to 1999, and as chairman of the board of the Independent Photo Imagers, IPI, from 2007 to 2012. Kirk and Shirley continue to operate Picture Perfect, which is a leader in providing digital photo services in the Portland area. Currently, he serves on his alma mater, Portland State University's board, where he chairs the scholarship committee. Please help me congratulate Kirk Sidley.
I'm going to be brief, but I do want to thank some people. The first slide that we're going to see is my badge from 1982 from PMA. When I found out I was going to get this award, I was very overwhelmed. It really humbled me. I saw the list of previous award winners of the Hall of Fame, and I was just amazed that the board of directors would select me. Thank you very much, PMA board of directors, for selecting me. So I went through some of my old pictures and some of my old memorabilia, and for some reason, and I never do this, I found a badge of 1982. I've been going to PMA since 1972, but anyway, I thought you guys would like to see that. The person I want to thank most is my wife, Shirley. And this was taken about 3 weeks ago when she's been with me all the way. She's always stood behind me, no matter what I did. I've started our businesses with her, and she's been 100% involved in it. And I couldn't ask for a better partner in life, and I couldn't ask for a better partner in business. And I just really want to thank you, dear. Also, I want to thank my daughters, Nancy and Stephanie, who have been with us in the formation of our business and a very integral part of helping us in our business. My parents, Ray and Leila Sidley, I want to thank them. They're both passed away, but they were instrumental in forming my feeling that I could accomplish anything that I wanted to do. They were both 100% behind me. Unfortunately, they're not with us here to do that, but they did instill in me one thing, and always give back to the community, always give back to people, always put yourself out for self-service, or for community service. I wanted you to see this one picture, and then I'm going to just have Jeff scroll through everything. But this is a picture of my dad, Ray, on the left in 1971 with former PMA President Milt Moore. And this is at a Buck Rogers meeting in 1971 in April in Las Vegas. So that shows you how far back my family goes in the industry. One person I'd really like to thank is Scott Johnson, who is not here today. He's our general manager, and he has enabled me to be a PMA president. He's enabled me to be a Buck Rogers chairman. He's enabled me to be a IPI board member and chairman, because he takes care of business when I'm not there. In fact, he tells me that it goes a lot better when I'm not here. Anyway, I'd also like to thank some of my friends. One thing I really got out of PMA is a tremendous amount of education over the years, a tremendous amount of support, but more than anything else, I've gotten the wonderful camaraderie and the wonderful connections that you make at events like this. And PMA, to me, there's no other organization that's ever been able to accomplish that. I want to thank my good friend Brian Wood, who's been my friend for 35 plus years. I met him and his family here, even though he lives in Salem, Oregon. I met him at a PMA convention back in the 70s. And I just want to say, Brian has had some medical issues, and we stay very, very close to him. But the prognosis for him is very, very good. He's going to have some heart surgery, but they're very optimistic that it's going to be very well, as far as a very good outcome. And I will, if anybody ever wants to know what's going on with him, give me a call, because he calls me constantly regarding that. I also want to thank some of my buddies in the PMA. See, that's just showing some of the old pictures we had in the lab, and I thought some of you guys who are old enough to remember what it's like in there might get a kick out of it. But I want to thank my buddies Don Spring, Mike Woodashek, Neil Cohen, Fred Lerner, you know, that guys I've met throughout the years, and John Siegel, that have really encouraged me, and I've learned so much from them. But the wonderful sense of belonging that you have with PMA is just incredible. Also, I'd like to thank my good friend Reiner Short, who really taught me what the word I means in PMAI. He taught me that this is a worldwide industry, and that nothing really changes. It's just the people and maybe the equipment or whatever. But Reiner, thank you very much for all you've done for me. Also, I'd like to thank all the friends of mine at IPI, the staff, who has been run very capably by Chairman Larry Steiner and Ron Mahoney, and also the board people that I worked with at both PMA and also at IPI. Some of the board members, John Albright, Bill Eklund, Alan Showalter, and Gabby, who really showed us that a buying group could be more than just getting low prices for a product. But she showed us that there was value in marketing and value being able to communicate with the customer. But I want to thank everybody. If I missed anybody, I really apologize. But I tell you, this award, I'm just overwhelmed by this award. I really am. I'm almost speechless, but not quite. But I'm going to say one thing before I leave. Please get behind PMA with its new efforts. I, like Bob said, I am 100% behind their efforts that they're going to be making, and I think there's going to be some very, very good things on the horizon. And I really commend the PMA board with the great efforts that you've made and the decisions you've made. And I know that our members are going to be 100% behind it. And I, for one, will really support you, Georgia and Gabby. And God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Some sad news. Just a few days ago, Tim Jones was killed working as a photographer, filming the famous Sidley